stage B38, the Memminger Hütte to Holzgau, 19 kilometers, probably 300 meters elevation. But however, there's an 800-meter descent down to the valley to start off with. The owners of this hut, fabulous. They have walked the PCT 3 times. They appreciate long distance hikers, so well worth stopping here to get some decent food and a resupply. So now let's get on trail to start this stage. After leaving the hut, we come to this intersection and we're going to take the trail to the right. Coming down from the hut, down this rocky path, it's not too bad actually, pretty good hiking. The trail's pretty steep now, after about 1.5 kilometers, series of switchbacks down this section to get us down to the valley. That's pretty slippery coming down there, take your time. Lots of loose rocks. That waterfall comes down the valley and our path crosses it just here before going this way. So if you need to refill your water bottles, that's the place to do it. That's a good chance to refill before we cross this plateau and get down into the valley. Just over 2 kilometers in, the trail is still going down. Now we're going to go into this forest. I think that's the flat section down there. That last section was pretty brutal, very steep, lots of rocks, pretty slippery, so take it easy. Too far in the trail to get injured. Now we got some steps and then almost at the bottom of the valley floor. That's the steep descent done, just over 3.5 kilometers. Now we cross over that bridge and pick up a trail going down into the valley. After crossing the river, picking up this gravel track, and I think the next 15 kilometers stays on here. Let's see, maybe we get into the forest and hopefully out of the sun. That's the pass we came down from. I can imagine that's pretty full on with snow melt. Now, still going on this trail. Almost 7 kilometers in, we're now on this asphalt road, following the creek, slowly descending down to the valley. Fortunately, for me anyway, there's quite a bit of shade cover, so making good progress. 7.5 kilometers in, there's the sign, the back, the B Alpina yellow sign as well. That's a bonus. We're going to cross this bridge over the creek again, and at the end of it we're going to turn right. Pretty cool day. Nice hiking, not too warm. Crossing the second bridge. Look at that waterfall. That's in the summer when there's a drought. Imagine what that's like after a heavy rainstorm. That's beautiful. When I finished the steep descent after 3.5 kilometers, I crossed a bridge and then I walked through the Passeatao Valley for about 5 kilometers. After crossing the bridge where that big waterfall was, the valley changes to the Medao Valley, and that's another 5 or 6 kilometers. So hopefully we get to the end of it, we can get off this asphalt road and pick up a footpath through the forest. Just over 13 kilometers in, that's the end of the Medao Valley at this car park, and now we head west to Holzgau, maybe 6 kilometers left, so probably an hour and 10. After an eternity of walking on asphalt, we finally got a trail. Not for very long, mind, less than an hour left, but good to get back on a path. Coming down from that forest path, we see the Via Alpina sign towards Holzgau, about 2 kilometers, so 20 minutes. Following this bike path in, about 1 kilometer left, and there's the finish point at the church. This is the town square in Holzgau, the end of stage B38, 19 kilometers, less than 100 meters elevation. I'm going to stay here tonight, and then tomorrow, the final day on trail, day 33, to finish stage 39 and stage 40.